guys, and welcome to part 2 of my Drugstore Favorites by brand. I did a part 1 a few weeks back and got so many requests for a part 2, especially since I didn't cover every drugstore brand in that video. And I don't even think I cover every drugstore brand in this video either. So there may still be a few more out there. I may need to do a part 3. Also, if you'd like me to do this for high-end brands, let me know as well. And without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so first up from the brand Essence, my favorite product by them is definitely their Pure Nude Highlighter. I have so many products that I love from Essence, but this just takes it to a whole nother level because it is the most beautiful highlighter ever. If you look at it, it looks like it might be a little too dark for my skin tone, but it's actually perfect, and I have rarely heard about someone that this didn't work well for. It's kind of magical in that way. It's also just the most beautifully subtle highlight. So if you don't like a lot of shimmer and shine, but you just want your skin to look like it's glowing from within, there's no like shimmer or glitter particles that you can see, it just makes your cheeks look radiant. It's absolutely stunning, and I love the baked formula as well. It's just so smooth and silky. This is amazing if you love a subtle highlight. This is a must-have for sure. So next up is Wet n Wild, and this was a really tough decision for me because they're one of my favorite drugstore brands. I love so many of their products. I love their eyeshadows, I love their blushes, but I think the product that stands out the most for me is, again, another highlighter. Their Mega Glow highlighters are like high-end quality for only a couple of bucks. They come in really beautiful shades. I can only wear a few of them on my skin tone because a lot of them run a little bit deeper, but I'm actually wearing Blossom Glow on my cheeks today, and it is stunning. It rivals any high-end highlighter. They're so soft, so buttery, and super pigmented, so you only need a little bit. And unlike the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, if you really love that intense, shiny highlight, you cannot go wrong with these. And then next up is the brand Jordana, and I feel like Jordana does not get enough love. They are in Walgreens stores, and they used to be in Kmart, but then Kmart went out of business. I'm not quite sure where else you can find them. Maybe certain boutiques here and there, I'm not really sure, but I don't know why they're not in more drugstores, and especially their blushes. You guys, their blushes are fantastic. They're like $2 or $3, and they come in 20-something different colors on their website. I've ordered a bunch of them. I think I have 10 or 11 shades, and they're the most beautiful blushes. They come in every color you could ever want for any skin tone. They have mattes, they have shimmers, and they're beautiful, beautiful formula. So I'm actually wearing the shade Tawny Beige on my cheeks today, which is one of my favorites from them. And you can find a really slimmed down version of their line in Walgreens, but I don't know why they don't carry their blushes. These would sell like hotcakes. If they would just stock their blushes, people would buy these up like crazy. I don't know why they're not there. I mean, one of the things they do stock is their Best Lash Extreme Mascara, which is another favorite of mine. It was really hard to pick between that and these blushes, but these are just so, so good. And on a side note, these are also made in the USA, which is really nice and sort of refreshing, especially for a drugstore product and something this inexpensive. So I think a lot of their line actually is made in the US. So definitely check them out. Head over to their website because they have some really nice products and they're so affordable as well. And moving on to Makeup Revolution. This was, again, another really tough decision because I love so many of their products. I've been a fan of them since before they came to the US. I always used to order their products online, all their dupe palettes and stuff like that. But I think my favorite product from them is actually a newer release, and that's the Soph X palette. This kind of took their eyeshadow palettes up another notch. I never thought that their palettes were outstanding quality. I always thought they were pretty good. But this one is fantastic, and I didn't want to pick it up at first because of all the sort of bright colors that I saw in there, but it's actually a very wearable palette, and the formula is one of their best, I would say. So this is definitely one to pick up if you've been hesitating. There are 24 shades in here, so you get a ton of colors to play with, and overall it's just a really pretty palette. And then next up is Burts Bees, and they recently expanded their cosmetic line, and they have foundations now and mascara and eyeshadows, but my favorite from them is one of the first products that they came out with cosmetics-wise, and that is their lipsticks. These are so creamy and soft, and they make your lips look like velvet. I'm actually wearing the shade Suede Splash today. I think this color is so beautiful. I have 3 shades, but I definitely want to pick up more. I'm not quite sure how many more they make. I don't think the color range is large enough. Honestly, I think they should make more because the formula is just beautiful. It feels weightless on your lips. It doesn't have a really strong scent to it. It kind of smells like honey a little bit, which I think a lot of their products do. They're cruelty-free, they're all natural, so it's just, these are absolutely beautiful, and I definitely recommend checking them out if you like a really hydrating, cushiony, moisturizing lipstick. And then next up is NYX, and honestly, this is another really tough one because NYX has a ton of products that I really like. They're another favorite brand of mine, and this might seem really weird, like a weird choice, but my favorite product from them that I think I get the most use out of is their Lid Lingerie palette. It's this tiny little palette, but it is so cute and travel friendly. The formula is so nice, and these colors are dupes for colors in the Modern Renaissance palette. So I can show you comparison swatches here, and they just kind of took the neutrally shades from that palette and put them in here. I use this more than my other NYX palettes. I have the In Your Element ones, which are really nice. The Perfect Filter ones are really nice, but I kind of just go for this one the most often. So yeah, it's probably not what you were expecting me to say when I talk about NYX. I mean, gosh, they have so many good products. Their butter glosses are awesome. I mean, I don't know, but I think this palette is so cute and I love it. And then from Hard Candy, I think my favorite product from them has to be their Cashmere Silk lip colors. These are sort of a liquid lipstick and gloss hybrid. They almost have a gel-like feel to them. They feel cushiony when you put them on your lips. So again, if you have drier lips, these are amazing, and they're not goopy and sticky like glosses. They actually have a very like velvety feel to them. They just sort of smooth over your lip lines and make your lips look perfect for a little while, as long as they last. They're not super long lasting, unfortunately, but I love applying these and just, you know, seeing how beautiful they make my lips look. At the time, I do have to reapply them throughout the day, but not a big deal for me. I don't happen to mind that. The formula is just so unique. I've never tried another lip product that felt quite like these. And I also think the color range is really pretty in here. I can pretty much wear any of these, even the darkest one. It doesn't actually come out this dark. It's a little bit more on the sheer side. But if you love just natural looking lips like I do, these are so pretty and definitely recommend checking them out. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you is from BH Cosmetics. This was another tough one. I have so many of their palettes. I think their palettes are really, really nice, but this one took it to another level, and that is their Zodiac palette. Their formula has always been pretty good for me. Some of their stuff is a little bit powdery, and you have to kind of, you know, use a setting spray or mixing medium to get them to really pop on your eyes. This palette, though, is insane. It's like high-end quality. You have your matte shades around the inside wheel here, and they're so creamy, so velvety, crazy, crazy pigmented. And then you have these baked shimmers on the outer edge that are, again, their best baked formula they've ever had. Then you have this highlighter in the middle. It's just a stunning palette. I mean, it's amazing. And for the price especially, it's like you're getting high-end quality shadows in here. So I definitely would not hesitate with this one. I believe it's at Ulta now, so you can get it there. It's just so, so pretty. All right, so that does it for part 2 of my drugstore favorites by brand. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos. Let me know in the comments below what your favorites are from these brands. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you guys in the next one.